Hare Krishna, welcome to Morning Amrut Vani program. His Grace Rupavilas Prabhuji will be giving his transcendental words of wisdom. His Grace Ram Kripa Prabhuji will be reading the Namamrita and also Srila Prabhupada Lilamrit. Bhaktin Rashmi Mitra Mataji will be reading the Prabhupada quote. Her Grace Sadhu Sevani Mataji will be reciting the slokas. Welcome to everyone once again. Hare Krishna. Ram Kripa Prabhuji, kindly unmute and read.
ॐ अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितमेन तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः। His Divine Grace Srila Prabhupada की जय। His Holiness गोपाल कृष्ण गोस्वामी महाराज की जय। His Holiness भक्ति आश्रय वैष्णव स्वामी महाराज की जय। His Grace शिक्षा गुरु रूपविलास प्रभु की जय। अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय। Sri Namamrita. Chanting the holy name even once, one becomes perfect. Srila Bhaktivedanta Saraswati Thakur says that simply by chanting the holy name of Krishna once, a person becomes perfect. Such a person is understood to be a Krishna, Sri Vaishnava. Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Madhya Leela 15.106.
Haribol, move please.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
बोलिए
December 20. Hare Krishna. Dandot Pranam to all Bhaktajana. December 22nd. There is no limit to perfection. We may go on improving more and more, and still there is no limit to how much we may please Krishna. Just like for the materialistic, there is no limit to how much Maya can kick us. Letter to Bala Vanta, December 22nd, 1971. Hare Krishna. Prabhupada Leela Mrita.
Mataji, I'll be reading Mataji.
Yeah. Okay. Hare Krishna. Dandot Pranam.
Ram Kripa, please read Leela Amrit.
Yeah, I'm ready. Can you display, please? It is not coming. Hare Krishna.
Yeah, it is on the screen. Abhay wrote.
Yeah. Hare Krishna. Abhay wrote to him suggesting that Lord Krishna Lord Krishna's teachings in Lord Krishna's teaching in Bhagavad Gita provided the a theistic science capable of uniting all religions? Mr. Pratap replied in May 1947, I admire your deep study of Bhagavad Gita. I myself am a great admirer of the great classic. I assure you that I am working strictly according to the book. Mr. Pratap mentioned his book, Religion of Love, and suggested that Abhay read it if he wanted to know the World Federation's view of religion. In the meanwhile, Mr. Pratap wrote, I do not agree to your suggestions of making the name of Krishna or Govinda as the basis of the unity of religions. This would amount to the conversion and won't lead to unity of religions. I highly appreciate your efforts in the direction of back to Godhead. Abhay got the book, read it, and in 1947, while I was visiting Kanpur, wrote a reply. He had traveled to Kanpur not as a spiritual teacher but a pharmaceutical salesman. Yet a typewriter had been available and out had come his preachings. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Dandavat Pranam. Bhagavad Gita 16.21. Trividam narakesyedam dwaram nashanam atmana kamam krodhastatha lobhas tasmad etatrayam tradet. Translation. There are three gates leading to this hell: lust, anger, and greed. Every sane man should give these up, for they lead to the degradation of the soul. Hare Krishna. Srimad Bhagavatam 4.14.15. Dharma archita pumsam panamana kaya buddhibi lokan vishokan vitarati atan anantyam asanginam. Translation. Those who live according to religious principles and who follow them by words, mind, body, and intelligence are elevated to the heavenly kingdom, which is devoid of all miseries. Being thus rid of the material influence, they achieve unlimited happiness in life. Hare Krishna. Chaitanya Charitamrit Madhya Leela 5.75. यदि ए विप्रमोर नादि बेकन्यादान साक्षी बोले मुँह तो माय हयो सावधान. Translation. If the Brahmana later hesitates to give me his daughter, my dear Lord, I shall call on you as a witness. Please note this with care and attention. Hare Krishna, Dandavat Pranam.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Shri Shri Radha Ras Bihari Bhagavan ki jai, Lalita Sakhi Vishakhamata ki jai, Giriraj Govardhan Maharaj ki jai, Sitaram Lakshmana Hanuman ki jai, Gaurang Nitai Mahaprabhu ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Morning Chanting Program ki jai, Samvet Bhakta Vrinda ki jai. What is the meaning of chanting the holy name even once one makes perfect? Yes, the process of becoming perfect has started. It may take a lot of time, but the process has started. The one name of holy name will not go waste. It will help you to go on further. We know there are three stages of chanting of the holy name. First stage is aparadh, second stage is abhas, and the third stage is shuddhana. So yes, Shuddhanam is the perfect stage on which we have to reach. But the process starts with Nam Aparadha. Because the purification has to happen. And that's why Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says, Chetu Darpana Marjanam Bhava Mahadava Agni Nirvapanam Shreya Kairava Chandrika Vitaranam Vidhyavadhu Jivanam Anandam Buddhivardhanam Pratipadam Purnamrita Swadanam Sarvatma Snapanam Parama Vijayate Shri Krishna Sankirtanam. So, Parama Vijayate Shri Krishna Sankirtanam. And that is the perfection of the life. If you want Vijay and perfection, we have to start the holy name in our life and continuously see that that holy name goes on without offense. And definitely, the most perfection stage in our life is to go back to the spiritual world and understand that we are part and parcel of Lord, and to love and serve the Lord is aparo dharma. Very nicely, Prabhupada says, there is no end to Maya, how it kicks us. Every day we get a kick from Maya. Every day we get the punishment. But at the same time, in the spiritual life, there is no limit how much you can serve Krishna. There is no limit, unlimited way. So, whichever stage is there, there is a higher stage for you to serve and love Krishna. Prabhupada, in his Leela Amrita, writes about this person, Pratap, Mr. Pratap, who himself has written a book, Religion of Love. Huh? And he is telling that to Srila Prabhupada that I have read your Bhagavad Gita, it's very nice. But you also read my book. Huh? Why? Because I think so there is one problem in your book. You have mentioned Krishna and Govinda's name, by which you are trying to unite the world. And I think so on that basis, it will not be nice. So we should only mention God. What? Not the name of the Lord, and try to unite. Very nicely, Srila Prabhupada will be giving the answer to this later. Or Prabhupada is always trying to say that there are many people who do not want to say the message as it is. They want to compromise. They want to compromise on the word of name Krishna. When the name of ISKCON also came, there were many people who objected. They says that International Society for Krishna Consciousness should not be the name. It should be God consciousness. Huh? But Srila Prabhupada was very, very strict that we should follow the Guru Parampara system. Whatever the message has come, we should not dilute it. We cannot dilute the position of Lord Krishna. Hmm? Very beautiful shloka of Bhagavad Gita today. Very, very important shloka. We have express highways. Now, Bombay Pune Express Highway is also building express highway, express highway. So, Bhagavad Gita mentioned about 3 express highways by which we can very fast go to hell. Trivida Narkasya Dwaram. These are 3 expressway of hell. What are they? Huh? Kama, Krodh, Tata, Lobha. Tasmat etam triya. If one has to become insane in his life, if one has to become happy in his life, if one has to progress in his life, at least he has to give up these 3 doors of hell. What are they? Kama, Krodha, and Lobha. And what is the meaning of calm? Nija Indriya Priti Vancha Tare Dhare Kamanam. Krishna Indriya Priti Vancha Tare Dhare Premanam. We have to understand what is the meaning of calm. When you have any desire to satisfy your senses, separate of Krishna, that is calm. Huh? Calm leads to lobh and krodha. When the calm, dhyayate vishaya punsa, sangaste shupajayate, sangat sanjayate kama, kamat krodha abhijayate. Krodad bhavati sammoha, sammohat smriti vibhrama, smriti brahmashad, buddhinasha, buddhinashat pranashyati. If the desire is not centered around Krishna, ultimately it will lead to 2 things, krodha and lobha. You want to have more, or you will get frustrated and that's why ultimately it will lead you to hell. As far as Srimad Bhagavatam is concerned, now the rishis are going to the vein and अच्छी अच्छी बातें बता रहे, धर्म की बातें बता रहे, what he should do. Huh? But we know, सांप को आप कितना भी दूध पिलाओ, ultimately it will become poisonous. So Wayne is not going to listen to all this, shastric word, because he himself is thinking, I'm God. What is this shastra? What are these rishis? They should obey me. Why should I obey them? So Vena is a defective piece, born defective. What? उसका DNA खराब है. So he is a pakka asura because his connection comes from asura family. So he is not going to listen all this good messages. So here the younger Brahmana is telling Gopal Diti, hey Gopal Diti, I know something will happen, then you have to come for witness. Huh? So he had promised there. So Lord, to protect the dharma of the younger Brahmana, to protect the seva bhav of the younger Brahmana, to be as a sakshi of the real seva bhav of the younger Brahmana. Lord Gopal starts walking from Vrindavan to Jagannath Puri. That will come in later. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.